Well, hello, and welcome to my latest video. I'm wearing the beret because I'm doing an unboxing. And I was thinking, all these glasses I've got, right? Because I've got these reading glasses because, you know, I had this cataract surgery. They've got these really thick sort of Guinness bottle lenses. And the optician said to me, do you want to pay extra to get thin lenses? And I was thinking, I was really in a mean mood, but also I'm going to have to get another pair of glasses soon. So I thought, no, I won't bother. But, you know, you look like such a dweeb, don't you? God, I mean, how could anybody fancy me wearing these glasses? So if I take these glasses off, then, ladies, gentlemen, anyone, in fact, you can fancy me because I look much more attractive. Anyway, so I'm wearing the hat because I'm doing an unboxing. And here it is. Here is the box. What is in Julian's box? Now, I have a rough idea what is in the box, because I was thinking if you do an unboxing video and you're not sure what's in it, then it's not much of a video, is it? But look, I've just opened it now, and look at this. It's fucking raining Avatar. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. Well, I mean, what the freak are you supposed to do with these kind of things? I mean, have you seen Avatar: The Way of Water? Okay, I saw this with my son actually, and we did a joint review of it. If you want to watch that particular video, and I didn't really like it actually. It went on for, was it 7 hours, something like that? And there were these really tall blue people, and you think, you know, WTF, man, WTF. Anyway, now I made a big mess with all this stuff. I mean, this stuff, as you know, it looks a bit obscene, isn't it? And they developed this stuff. Because they wanted, for some reason, these kind of blue polystyrene fingers on the moon, and they have a half-life of 440 million years, so they will never, in our lifetime, they will never biodegrade. Okay. Anyway, let's take out what is in Julian's box, and here it is. It's something wrapped in. Not only have we got this fucking blue Avatar stuff in a cardboard box, and we've now got bubble wrap, okay, so the level of protection they are offering for whatever is in this box. I mean, you think it's going to be, is it going to be like crystal? Is it going to be like something that's really, really delicate, something that's really breakable, or is it just they want to, it's a packaging, it's a packaging fetish. Do you imagine? Imagine you've got a packaging fetish, and you go to the job centre and you say, I'm looking for a job, and they say, what are you looking for? And you say, well, I kind of like packaging, you know, a bit keen on packaging. And they say, okay, well, you can go to the packaging fetish factory where you get to pack stuff in bubble wrap and this blue fucking Avatar shit, whatever it is, and then you get to put the stuff in boxes. So here it is, and it's upside down. That's the trouble with not wearing these kind of dweeby Guinness bottle glasses. I can't actually see or read what I'm doing. And I'm going to hold that up. Linger. You can linger on that. So what is it? Well, it's an iPhone mount for my bicycle. And so I'm just getting rid of this Avatar. And you're thinking, well, Julian, it must be a quad lock, because Chris Froome and every noted cycling YouTuber or YouTubing cyclist person, you know, people who make videos about cycling on YouTube, is either sponsored or has been gifted by the quadlock people a quadlock on which they can mount their telephone. So you're thinking, Julian, why are you not good enough to get a quadlock? Well, I'll let you answer that part of the question, but the other fact is I don't use the quadlock system. I use, and you can see on my phone here, this particular thing, right? And what this is created by a company called Peak Designs, American company, which I must say I really like. I'm not quite sure why. And that square thing there allows it to mount on various things. And one of the things that it mounts on is this here. And this is a telephone mount, or mount for your telephone, that you can attach to a tripod, as I've done here, and then you put your phone on it like that, you see? And you can use it to take selfies or videos or whatever it is. And this magnetic mount, which is on here, you see, magnetic mount, click, satisfying click. You have to remove it by pressing this button at the top. So not only is it magnetic, but it is securely attached using this button, and you can wave it around. I mean, that's the tripod that's kind of waving it, but you can wave it around like that and it's not going to fall off. So that's why I bought into this particular system by Peak Designs, and this is another item in the Peak Design litany, school, shoal of products, whatever you want to call it, that you can attach to your bicycle on which you can put your phone. Now you're going to say, well, why are you going to do that, Julian? You can use a GoPro. Well, yes, but I quite like the image that you get from the iPhone, which I think is brilliant, by the way. I like the sound you can get from the iPhone, but I haven't been able to take video on the bike using the iPhone because I kind of struggle. If I'm riding along, I'm holding the phone like that, I can't see, I can't press the button, and I think I'm going to crash and kill myself, and so forth. So I thought, if I get a mount like this, because I'm planning to do the famous, yes, escaping the coronation of the King Audax on the 6th of May, which I thought I might make a video about, I thought if I could use my iPhone for that, then I need to get a mount for the bicycle, and that's what is in this box. Now I'm sorry it's taking quite a long time, and it's likely to take a little bit longer. What I'll do actually is I won't talk through this section, and that will enable me then to speed up this part of the video. So okay, slow down a bit now. So here is the mount. As you can see, it's quite similar to what my phone is mounted to. You get with it a little Allen key. Boy at my school called Allen key, funny enough. You get with it a range of what do you call these sizing mounts to attach different sized handlebars. So if you happen to be using a bike, say that's got 3 different handlebar sizes on it, not quite sure why you would, or 4 in fact, look, there are 4 in the box. And what else is in this little cardboard thing? Oh, I think this is a thumb screw, all right, and the thumb screw, incidentally, was developed as an item of torture. And what you did was you got a drill. Black & Decker drills were widely used, and you drilled a hole in somebody's thumb there, and then you could screw this in. And if you were careful, you could actually screw somebody to a wall using the thumb screw, and hence that was the thumb screw. And it was rather painful. Although some particularly tough guys, I believe, used to in fact screw their own thumb into the wall while using their other hand. So it's amazing what some of these people could do. Anyway, so that, oh, I think actually, sorry, I'm looking down and you can't see what I'm seeing. This is a GoPro mount. Can you see that? GoPro mount. So it enables you to have the phone and the GoPro mount, I believe, underneath, so you can mount your GoPro. Although I would probably either use the GoPro or the iPhone to make my videos rather than both, but I'm not quite sure about that. So let's just have a look at this. Hang on, I'll take the phone off here. Okay, and you saw that was attached with the magnetic mount, and I'll put that on here, and there you are. You see, the same principle, it's attached using that magnetic mount. Does that make sense? I think it does. I'm just trying to, yeah, I mean, I have to, you know, I press the 2 buttons at the side. Did you see me do that? I press the 2 buttons at the side, and that releases, sorry, 1 button, no, 2 buttons. 2 buttons, and that releases the phone and allows me to break the magnetic. Well, it's attached using the magnet, and you release it by pressing these 2 buttons at the side. Okay, does that make sense? So bear with, don't go away. Okay, so back again. So there's the mount. You saw how the phone attaches to it. This attaches to the handlebar, and you'll probably want to see it attached to one of my bikes. So I'll do that, and come with me. Let's go and do that. Okay, not sure how well you can see that, but here is the iPhone there. It's attached to the mount, as it would be. Here am I back in shot, and I can remove the phone like so, or put it back like so. I can press the two buttons like so, and I can put it at that angle like so. So if I want to film myself, I can point the camera forward, or rather point the camera back to my face if I wanted to do that, or I can turn it round so that it's pointing towards the other way. And this is adjustable. I think it's supposed to be adjustable on the move, but I'm not quite sure how that works, so that I can move it around while I'm doing that. Does that make sense? A bit, sort of. Okay, not sure how well you can see this, but this is the thumb screw. So I've replaced the screw that attached the mount to the handlebars with this thumb screw, and that allows you to adjust it, adjust it on the move. So, okay, you wanted to point the camera forward, you wanted to point the camera upward, you wanted to point the camera to your face, so on and so forth. So that's not that straightforward to do, but it does work. Okay, so there is the mount attached to the handlebars. This is obviously a mount here for a Wahoo there. So the phone, as you saw, went on here. You can detach it using either one of these buttons, and then you just pull it off and the magnet releases. And it is a very secure attachment. So a very good system, beautifully made out of aluminium. Now, it's not cheap, I'll be honest. 69 quid, plus you have to buy the case for the phone separately. The quad lock system I think is a bit cheaper, although I don't think it's massively cheaper, but of course I hadn't bought into the quad lock system, and therefore I couldn't have used that. So just panning around, you can see the Peak Design system, and that's where the phone sits. So that's the out front mount by Peak Designs for an iPhone to sit on the handlebar of your bicycle, so you can take film while you're traveling along. And hopefully I'll use that to make some very exciting cycling on the move videos. So thanks for watching. See you next time.